Alrighty, everybody. So, you all should be at this site, south247 civil and criminal.weebly.com. Alright. So as the directions say, your job is to read the article below that compares civil and criminal law and then take notes on your T-chart handout. So, your T-chart handout looks a little bit something like this right now. So, as you guys saw, what you should do is on one side, I want you to write civil. Okay, so take a moment and write that down right now. On the left side, and then on the other side, on the right side, write criminal. So what we're going to do with this T-chart is we're going to put characteristics on each side of civil and criminal law. You'll be able to do that by reading this article. Okay? So let's read this first paragraph together and see how we can find characteristics of each of them. So it says, two kinds of law. There are two kinds of law, civil and criminal law. There are many things that are the same and many things that are different about both laws. Okay? So, civil law is a complicated system that tries to set out rules to cover all the things that may happen in life. And a judge, like a counselor, will help sort out or solve a problem if two people cannot agree. Okay. So if we look at this first paragraph, it says it's a complicated system, okay, and it looks like it's a problem, so it solves a problem if two people cannot agree. Okay. So let's go to our T-chart and put that in for civil law. Okay. So you should write that down right now. So it says, it solves a problem that two people cannot agree on. Okay. So, now that you have that written down, let's go back to the article. Okay, so it says criminal law. Criminal law is a system for punishing wrongdoing. The criminal law lists or says all the things that are considered wrong or unacceptable, which makes people who break them liable or responsible for their actions. There are some big differences between the two. Okay, so looking at this paragraph, it says criminal law lists or says all the things that are considered wrong or unacceptable. Okay, so I'm going to put that down for criminal law. Now, maybe a little too long. Let's see here. So it says lists or says everything which, let's just put everything that is wrong. Okay, so you should write that down right now for criminal on that side of the T-chart. So lists or says everything that is wrong. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is to keep reading. And so for every time it's going to talk about civil law. So like right here it says civil system. And then after the paragraph after, it's going to talk about criminal law. So what I want you guys to do is each paragraph, so each paragraph like this, I want you guys to pick out a detail and write that down on your T-chart. Okay? So, if you guys have any questions, you guys should just kind of write them down on your T-chart and then ask them after, because what you guys will be doing is you're going to be switching with the other group. So the other group is going to switch with you, and they're going to end up doing what you're doing right now, and then you're going to end up working with me looking at the PowerPoint. Okay? And then if you have any questions about words you don't know, one thing you can do is you can go to Google Translate. And so, for example, if we pick a word that we might not know, which is like liable, you can simply put it in to Google Translate, and then you can pick a language that you want it in. Okay, so we could pick like Swahili. And the nice thing too is it will actually say the word for you if you click this button right here. I know you guys can't hear it, but it'll actually do it for you. Okay? So that's really nice. So if you can actually hear it in your L1. Okay? So once again, so what you guys will be doing is your job is just to read this article and then complete your T-chart. Okay? And if you guys have any questions, write them down and then ask me once we switch around.